Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm showing you guys how I got this look using a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics. There are some hits, there are some misses. There are some things that were in my disappointing products. You have my holy grails and you have some of my disappointing products. This was not the look I was intending to do, but just happened to turn out this way. So if you guys want to know how I got it using a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics, just keep on watching. So before we get started, I'm sorry about the background noise. It is like way too hot for me to actually turn my fan off. Sorry about that, and the sun just came out from behind the clouds. Cool. I already have my brows done. Now I'm going to start with the eyes, and I'm first going in with like the Pro eyeshadow primer. I'll have like the products in the bottom bar. I feel like this is more of a silicone based eye primer. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it quite yet, just because this is my second time using this product, and this is like filled to the max. And then I'm going in with the matte eyeshadow, matte cream eyeshadow, and this like doe foot applicator in nude linen, and apply that just to add a little bit of color. And this does dry down matte, but I do set this, and I'm just working in thin layers for the primer, because the thicker you pack on the primer, the less effect that the primer has. To set the eye primer, I'm going into the Mad for Matte, the first one eyeshadow palette. I'm taking this skin tone shade on an e.l.f. blending brush. I believe that is the correct name for it. I'm now going to go in with a Wet n Wild crease brush. Go in with the mixture of these two shades from the Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette for my transition shade. I feel like I've done this look before. I'm now going to go in with a Bogashi tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into this deeper shade right here and apply that in the crease just to deepen it up a little. I'm going to take a Luxie 237 blending brush, and I'm going to go into this clay eyeshadow palette and take this deep brown and just focus out on the outer V, well, the outer corner, and blend it into the crease. And I love this brush to do so. And then going back in with the Wet n Wild crease brush and just blend it out. For the lid shade, I'm gonna take an Ulta small eyeshadow brush, and in the same clay eyeshadow palette, and this is in the shade Necessary Nudes. I'm going to take this gold shade, and we're going to apply that to the lid. And I'm going to first spray my brush with just any spray really to really intensify this shade. This is like an antique gold kind of shade. That's what it reminds me of. The wetter you get your brush, the more creamier it turns the shadow, and the more foiled the shadow will turn out. I'm going to go back in with the Luxie 237 with no extra product, just to blend out those edges. And I'm waiting till that shadow is dry, because we kind of did turn it into a cream. But once it dries down back to a powder formula, it'll be easy to blend, and it won't really skip. I'm going in with a non-e.l.f. product, just because I don't have a pencil liner from e.l.f. and this is just Wet n Wild, so it's around the same price point. And I'm just gonna go in with like a black kohl liner just to tightline. I'm gonna apply some tape to like the outer corners, just so that we can get a nice straight line, because I'm gonna go in with some liner today, and this is the best way that I found to like create that sharp wing. And you could always do this before your shadow so that you can have a clean line with your shadow, but I just need it for liner. And for liner today, I'm going in with like this clay pot liner in black. I've never used a gel liner before, so this should be interesting. But I'm going on an e.l.f. like precision eyebrow brush, number 203. It's the clear eyebrow brush. Let's see how this goes. So I got some product. You guys get to experience me doing wing liner on camera. Well, cream. I can see right off the bat this is like super creamy, but you look up close, I'm not getting that much of a straight line. I think I just messed this up. Let's see. Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wipe this off. So no wing for us today. But before I wipe this off, I'm going to first do my mascara. I'm just gonna do the left side because I might have to redo this eye, but I'm just using the lash extending mascara now that I have mascara on. For lashes today, I'm using the Wiggly Wand Lashes Luxe Lash Kit. I've never used any e.l.f. lashes, but these look awesome, and it comes with a lash glue. Yeah, no thank you. I'm just gonna be using some Duo, but I'm going to apply these, fix this eye, and we'll be back for the face. It's probably been like 2 seconds for you, but like 10 minutes for me. These lashes, I'm not a huge fan of. The band is super thick and they are very like difficult to maneuver. I like more of a thin band and longer lashes that are still like wispy. These are more, have a thicker band. I thought I would really enjoy them, but I'm just not a huge fan. For primer, going in with the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, the clear one. And I have used this and said it before, but this is more of a silicone based primer to help fill in the pores. But I'm not sure how well foundation is gonna set on it because it has like a slippier finish. For foundation, I'm going in with, I believe this is the Flawless Finish foundation. I'm in the shade Porcelain. I think they changed the names on these. I'm not entirely sure, but that's just what it says on the bottle, and I have been loving this foundation. It does have SPF in it, so if you're going to take flash photography, not really sure if it's gonna be the best fit for you. I'm also going to be trying a new sponge. This is the Morphe Flawless Face Sponge. Let's see how well this works. The sponge reminds me of the L'Oreal one, and we all know how I feel about that. I really want to find a good dupe for a beauty blender because I don't want to have to be spending 20 bucks each time. But I mean, hey, it is blending this foundation pretty well. That's a positive about this. The L'Oreal one, it just doesn't blend out the foundation that well. And I'm just like layering up where I have a little extra redness. For putting it on top of like a more silicone based primer, it's actually sitting pretty well. Yeah, and the shade, we found a foundation that matches me. Hallelujah. The sun's coming out because it's like, oh, and I really like the packaging on this foundation. I really don't mind this sponge. For concealer, I'm going in with this. I believe it's the HD Lifting. I'm going to first apply it on blemishes and see like how dark it is. I'm going to use that concealer mixed with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous one just a tiny bit because this is a little too dark for under the eyes, and when a concealer is too dark under the eyes, it can make you look a little tired, and we don't want to look extra tired. So I'm just gonna apply the e.l.f. concealer first, and then just the tiniest, like that much of the CoverGirl, just to lighten it up a little tiny bit. This foundation is breaking up around my nose, and I really think it's because it's sitting on top of that silicone based primer. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. HG, or e.l.f. High Definition Powder, to set the face. I don't really like this that much anymore, but I'm going in on a Luxie 660 Precision foundation brush. And then for like up close and personal, I'm going in with the e.l.f. blending brush to set this nose crease. And we're just using it to set the entire face. This powder takes off your foundation. I've not used it in a while, and did not mention that because I haven't used it in forever. I can't set it anymore. I'm done. I really do not like that. I'm going in with the bronzer palette in Bronze Beauty, just swirling all the bronzers together and warming my skin back up. Blush, I'm going in with this one, single blush in Candid Coral on a Luxie blush brush 514. With the foundation on, the lashes don't look half bad, but I don't think I would wear them again. I'm going to go with this shade from the Mad for Matte palette, and then I'm going to take this shade from the Clay eyeshadow palette and use that to highlight the brow bone and inner corner by some lower lash mascara, the same mascara that we used on the top. Glow. I'm using the Baked Highlight in Moonlight Pearls. Let's see if I can actually get some glow. Now that I've scraped off the entire top, let's see if we can actually get some glow. Very subtle. If you want that subtle glow, this is for you. Lips. Velvet lipstick in Blushing Brown. That's the lipstick we're using today. I don't have a lip liner. Do I look pale and almost dead? A little bit. Did this turn out how I wanted it? No. This is the look that I came up with using a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics. This is not what I had envisioned for this look. The staying powder, I swear this messed it up because I use 80% of this makeup on a daily basis. That powder just messed it up. If you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel or give a thumbs up or both. If you guys have any video requests, you can leave them in the comments down below or at me on my social media, which is all under Sassy Maddie YT, same as spelled here, both Twitter and Instagram. Let me know what your favorite e.l.f. product is. Mine, I would tie the bronzer palette and the brow pencil. I also used e.l.f. brows. We all know I use those pretty much in every video. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.